It's the GOAT Coach, Coach T Flow.
And it's your boy Shine the Pod, Don.
And welcome to Bro vs. Bro Podcast. Happy Memorial Day, man.
Happy Memorial Day, bro.
So, Columbus is really a low-budget city, man. You know, it's home, but it's really low. But we always claiming shit, claiming things.
We ain't low budget, though, man. You got to use another word, man.
Man,
Come
shit
on,
low
man.
budget.
We ain't low budget,
Okay,
man.
so when I say low budget, out of all the 5 major cities in Georgia, the median income is the lowest in Columbus. If you add in Macon, Savannah, Augusta, Atlanta, that's what I mean by low budget. We really lost. We right next to Alabama. They forget about us.
True.
That's what I meant by low budget.
Okay.
Some of the people, we love, we grew up with, but we always claiming things, bro. This person was from Columbia. Man, they were saying everybody with all the musicians. I mean, some were.
Yeah, exactly.
Dallas,
Dallas, Austin.
Not Chili.
Yeah, Chili, my bad.
They were saying Johnny Gill. They were saying Joe.
Michael Jordan.
Yeah, I ain't never heard that one. I ain't never heard that one, Mike. But so the new thing is like Memorial Day, and I had went live earlier.
Okay.
And I talked about Memorial Day, and from a political aspect, I hope it's the one day that black, white, Mexican, Asian. That doesn't matter. All these people, fought and died for our country. And I hope people can put stuff aside and just be willing to, come together as a country for this one day.
Definitely.
But here come Columbus, country-ass Georgia, claiming that Memorial Day was started here.
Hey, man, Columbus, Georgia, like Soldier Boy.
They was first.
We were first.
But now this is what I heard. I heard that I want to say the Battle of either Gettysburg or Antietam in the Civil War. First of all, Columbus, Georgia was on the losing side. Columbus, Georgia, is the government then, and still not to a certain extent, was racist and fucking traitors against the United States government, and they lost. So let's just put that out there. The Confederates, they lost. They trying to do that now. I promise, like it's a whole town, Louisiana, who has succeeded from the city. I think in Baton Rouge, it's a part of Baton Rouge that have succeeded from the city.
Wow,
no
for
joke.
real?
They like, hey, we don't want to go up under their charter. We want to go up under this charter. Bump that, and they passed it. But let's see the here nor there.
They shouldn't get no resources neither. Then.
Yeah, exactly. But it's all right.
Okay.
So they're gonna do things how they want to do it. If they control the government, they control the judges.
I got you. They gonna get theirs off the top.
But what do you think about Columbus claiming Memorial Day? And my thing is, where did this come from? We've been staying here 40 years. I ain't never heard nobody say Columbus was the. What is the forefather events of Memorial Day that they saying started in Columbus?
Well, one of my Facebook friends and gentleman that used to attend your gym, Turan, he had posted it, and like you say. He posted it, and he said it was on a Today Show also. Yeah, and I guess there's a plaque somewhere along the Riverwalk or somewhere around there that also says it. So I guess that's where I got it from today, because like I said, once I seen him post it, and he said it was also on the Today Show, that's how this came about. So then I Googled it to see, will Google say it? And of course, everything popped up, man. Now they saying it started in Columbus, Mississippi.
Columbus, Mississippi.
Yeah. Then they saying Macon also said they started it. So, man, I don't know, man. The president, London, let me see. Washington, D.C. said they started it. That was the first large observance was held at the year of the Arlington National Cemetery across from the Potomac River from Washington, D.C. So,
do it say what battle? After what battle?
3 years after the Civil War ended on May 5th, 1868. So, it wasn't a certain battle.
What's Columbus claim to frame? The 1868?
Yeah.
It's early. Columbus claiming it earlier than that, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Both Macon and Columbus claim Richmond, Virginia. Hey, man, these folks.
Yeah, Richmond, Virginia, they said that too. So it's about, 4 or 5 cities that claim it.
It didn't start here. I can guarantee you that. Shit didn't start here. They just trying to claim the fame. It doesn't even matter who put that plaque up. That's just their interpretation of who started it. I would have been heard about that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like,
and then, back then, it wasn't the internet. It wasn't phone line. So maybe people probably thought that they started it. Because it seemed like the only thing they did was just plant flowers at them on somebody's grave and celebrated it.
Now,
the dead.
I did hear, this is what I heard. I can't remember what battle. It's either Antietam or Gettysburg. But the black soldiers, the black cemetery people, they call them. Cemetery people.
The black cemetery people?
Like what they call them motherfuckers? The people who do the cemetery, what they call them?
Shit, nigga. Don't goddamn know the cemetery people.
Nah, man, they call them something, man. What like if you go to when you die, what they call that?
Bruh, I don't know. When you die, what they call it? They call your ass dead, goddamn.
Man, I don't know. I forgot the name, but it's a
pallbearer. I mean,
not pallbearer, but
the Undertaker.
The Undertaker. There you go. You got it.
Okay.
Yeah, the black Undertakers who were burying the bodies. And I want to say it was Gettysburg, man, or Antietam, one and two. But the black peoples, the Undertakers and the cemetery people who were digging the graves, they did a tribute to the hard-fought battle to the Union. And then it was to the Union soldiers first.
Okay.
That's what I heard growing up.
Okay.
It came from all this Columbus, Mississippi, and Columbus, Georgia for sure. I ain't buying it, bro.
Okay.
Do you hear it on the news here? Do you hear it in the paper here?
Like I said, I didn't see it, but other people said I don't watch the Today Show.
But that's the Today Show, right?
Yeah.
But have you heard it locally here? You think they would be celebrating that big fireworks? This is the birthplace?
It's something on the river that said though. So it's been known in Columbus.
That's a plaque.
Yeah.
But you would think that'd be something you celebrate. You would actually the actual first. It's just they should celebrate.
I feel you. But let's in 1966, Congress and President Lyndon Johnson declared Waterloo, New York, the birthplace of Memorial Day.
Waterloo, New York. Where was the Battle of Gettysburg?
Gettysburg?
Yeah, I guess.
Virginia?
That's Virginia?
I believe it's in Virginia.
Virginia. So I wonder what battle they said.
I just, like I said, it wasn't let me see, veterans who fought
in
Civil War. So I guess it didn't say no battle, bro. All this was kind of like after the fact. You know what I'm saying? It's after the Civil War battle was over.
Black people invented Memorial Day. That's what I'm going to say. I'm going to find it. Because I know that's what, unless they, just the new era, they might have hit the books, this new critical race thinking and all this other stuff that they got going on.
Okay, well, hold on. This is interesting. Some states have Confederate observance. Many southern states have also their own days honoring Confederate dead. Mississippi celebrates Confederate Memorial Day on the last Monday of April. Never knew that. Alabama on the fourth Monday of April. Phoenix City don't do that. In Georgia on April 26th. Shoot, they are not in Columbus, Georgia, unless it's a secret backyard activity.
They probably do that in Stone Mountain somewhere.
Yeah. Hamilton, Georgia. North and South Carolina observe it on May 10th. Louisiana on June 3rd. And Tennessee calls that day Confederate Decoration Day. I never knew that. So,
see,
that's interesting.
This right here, the first national commemoration of Memorial Day is reported in May. African Americans were honoring the fallen soldiers. See, that's what I saw. Hold up, we got to find that. African Americans, we were doing it back in 1865. You said the president, he said 1866.
Now, that was 1960 once the president did it, but the first one, yeah. The first one was 1866, you're right. So that was a year before. Because Columbus, Mississippi said they did it April 25th, 1866. They don't have no official day for Columbus, Georgia on this website.
Yeah, like you said, man, with everything going around back then, it's like different age, time. It's probably something that everybody did at the same time.
Yeah, not normally.
Yeah,
everybody was just pretty sure maybe all the soldiers was coming back from the war and everything. So,
and some of these, especially in the border states, some of these were actual families getting cut in half, man. So, but that's either here or no doubt. I think the main thing is we celebrate our dead, not just for the Civil War, that's where it started, but all the wars.
All the wars, definitely.
World War II, more modern times, Iraq, Afghanistan. Our brother was he fought in Bosnia, Iraq, and Afghanistan, didn't he?
Yep.
I think Craig did 3 tours, didn't he?
Shit, man, Craig did 4.
Yeah, Craig's a real American hero,
Yeah.
real G.I. Joe. So shout to brother Craig. He's a sometime member on Bro versus Bro when he want to come on here.
But a dude we grew up with, James. You know, James stated.
Oh yeah.
He said officially that this is not for the living; it's for the dead.
Yeah, the ones who died.
It's for the dead. Yeah, so we gonna remember them.
Yeah, the ones.
So
who,
respect to the ones that did serve your country, but
That's Veterans Day for them.
yeah, Veterans Day for them. So
But
memorial.
it's for
I guess,
the dead.
Yeah.
I don't really know. I think it was Nene. Nene had a friend from Phoenix City. He got killed in the war. And I remember it was a black girl from Phoenix City. I remember.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
she died in a Humvee explosion or something.
That's like recent too, wasn't it?
No, last 5 years probably, maybe
Okay.
5-10 years. But I
I know
those-
somebody in Fort Bend in this area died recently. One of them strikes that they happened in.
Yeah, something. Yeah, 'cause that's
Yeah.
something different.
Okay,
it was a
okay.
strike. You're right. Some soldiers. It was a guy from LaGrange.
Okay.
Yeah, a guy from LaGrange. So I'm sorry we don't know his name, but to his
There's a
family.
female too. I think both of them was stationed.
Yeah,
They not be
stationed.
from the area. They're stationed in Fort Bend. though.
They was in the
Yeah.
Guard, I think, too. National Guard.
Okay,
I think it was a
okay.
National Guard. But yeah, that's what this holiday is for. And we definitely want to send our condolences to anybody who lost anybody in the wars.
Definitely.
True that.
True
Hey
that.
man, back to sports. And we got to talk. There's so much to talk about, man.
So much.
I really want to talk about because we took our vacation, guys. No, bro was on vacation. We chilled out, so we took last week off. But Antman, bro, and it's crazy because in the gym, shout out to Peso, man. I got 4 pesos. Antman. The high side here sometimes. Antman, man. Antman, and I ain't just blaming Antman, but I really, really, really think that he poked the bear, man, when he made those comments about Kyrie.
I agree.
He gave them a reason. Of course, Kyrie's, he's big on respect, and he didn't say nothing out. I haven't heard him say nothing out of line about the young man. But behind closed doors, he was like, "Just try me out."
Yeah, he called me out.
Calling me out.
He gonna guard me?
Come on, man. It's 0-3. Do you think it's over for the Timberwolves? And what is the reason you think Kyrie and Luka has been so dominant in this series?
Well, to answer the first question, stick a fork in them boys, man.
Woo, it's done.
They done daughter.
Oh man.
I don't care if they win the next game. You just prolonging the inevitable. I think they're going to get swept, personally. I think they're going to get swept. Because if it was a game to win, it was yesterday. Now, even though all these games been close, though, all of them been close, it all goes back to timely shots. It seems like Dallas, they got a two-headed monster with Luka and Kyrie, but they also got guys that's hitting shots, man, wide open shots. So
Guys like who?
Jones, P.J. Washington, man, those guys are hitting them shots, man. Lively, he got hurt yesterday. He's kind of like the Swiss Army knife. He ended up getting hurt, but those guys, man, they wide open. They knocking down them shots in the corner, man, and they killing them. But I think, first of all, you're right. I think they definitely woke up a sleeping giant in Kyrie. Kyrie is very competitive, very, very competitive. So that just throw fuel to his fire. And I think they double teaming too much, man. I would rather see them go one-on-one with Luka and Kyrie, because it seems like when they come with the double team, Luka is smart enough to know
they're
to
both
swing.
doing the same thing. They double teaming Antman.
But what Antman is doing wrong, it seems like he's passing the ball to the wrong side of the floor.
To the left one.
He's passing the ball to the defensive strong side versus Luka with the high IQ. He's passing it to the weak side. So when he passes it to the guy that passes to the other guy in the corner, he's wide open. Seems like when Antman passes the ball, he's passing the ball to somebody, pass the ball to somebody, and they right there already on them. So they got to pass the ball back. So I think that's the difference right there, man.
What credit do you give Jason Kidd?
I gotta give him a lot of credit, man. We gotta give him a lot of credit because obviously he came up with the game plan.
Yeah,
he did his homework. He came up with the game plan. They doubling Antman a little bit, but it seemed like they're doubling him at the right time too. They'll let him do his little dancing and everything, but once he starts to go to the paint, if you watch the game, it's kind of like the old LeBron strategy. Those guys are kind of packing the paint a little bit too. Mm-hmm. we ain't gonna let you. We gonna have, even though he's capable of doing it, you gonna have to show us that you can beat us with your jump shot. They ain't letting them come in to do all that athletic stuff.
What is PR? I mean, he averaged about 28 points a game. He went off the other night. But like you said, it's when you score, huh?
It's when you score, exactly. It's impactful. Now, he ended up with 26, but he was 11-24. That ain't too bad. Tab under 50%. Let me see.
And what do you think about that dunk?
Hey, man, that dunk, though.
That man elevated, didn't he?
That dunk was nasty. Watching it live, the momentum swung. The momentum swung. They came back. They ended up going up a little bit. I thought they was finna close them out. But Kyrie and Luka, man. Fourth quarter, man. They got two closers. No matter, they took turns, man.
Yeah, they did.
And then, like I say, once they did, okay, we're gonna lock you down. Once that ball swung, them guys that's wide open in the corner, they knocked down the shots, man.
They did their job.
They did their job.
What do you think? Like Cat, he a big guy, right?
Yeah, Antman had 5 turnovers to answer your question. Yeah,
LeBron had.
A lot of them was bad timing. A lot of them was bad timing though too, man. He's doing turnovers.
The end of the game.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
2 of them back to back.
Yeah, he's throwing the ball out of bounds.
Yeah, I want to say he had 2 of them back to back.
Yeah, man.
Toward the stretch. Do you think that Minnesota has the players to take it to a chip? They just haven't figured themselves out. They haven't found who they are.
Yeah.
Yet. You think they have the players, though?
I do. I'm not gonna put it all on Antman. He is a superstar. He is the one that was getting the Michael Jordan comparison. So everybody's gonna point toward him. But man, Karl Anthony Towns, that man been playing like garbage, man.
Woo.
He's 5 for 18 from
Come
the
on,
field
Cat
goal.
Stacks.
I ain't heard that name in a long time.
Yeah, you remember Shawty Cat?
Yeah, I remember her. She was hot for a minute. Soulja Boy, she planted that dope on Soulja Boy. But she did something with some dope. All right, but Karl Anthony Towns, man, his field goal, he was 5 for 18. He was 0 and 8 from the 3-point line. 0 for 8.
How tall is he? He's
7 footer.
So is he the center or the 4?
When Rudy's on the floor, he's a power forward. Cause Rudy Gobert, he's another 7 footer.
But why is he taking 8 3-pointers?
Man,
why
I guess it could a nigga think he's Steph or something, man. But man, after he missed the 4th one, you 0 for 4, he should have been taking his butt down there in the post.
Yeah, man.
You're not on.
At least get your rhythm.
He's capable of hitting those 3-pointers. He won a 3-point shooting contest.
Exactly.
So he's capable of doing it, but not in this situation.
Yeah, man, you missing too many damn shots, bro.
Yeah, too many.
That's
5 for 18, that's terrible, man.
Terrible.
Because everybody else, I'm looking at it, 6 or 8. Daniels, he doing this thing. Rudy Gobert, 4 for 4. Mike Conley, 6 or 11. All these boys over 50%. Anthony Edwards was a tad bit under 50%. So it's Cat, man. Cat got to step up. They barely losing these games. Cat, this game here, you scored 14 points.
What was the because that score, they kind of ran way at the end.
Yeah, at the end, they kind of,
because it was closer than that.
Yeah, it was closer
so
than this.
It ain't really telling. No, it was definitely.
And this ain't number 9 points still, but you like toward the end, they start front running in, which they supposed to do.
Mm-hmm. Being dominant.
They being
Let them know.
Yeah. But Luka and Kyrie, man, I cannot wait to the next round.
Oh my God.
What that is?
That was the Bluetooth.
Okay.
So you can't wait to the next time at the winner of Boston and Indiana, or?
Hey man, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown against Luka and Kyrie, 2 superstars going against 2 superstars.
Speaking of them, man,
love the NBA.
Speaking of them, it seems like to me like Boston just been cruising, man. I mean,
man,
like are they the number 1 team out the East?
Yes, then they were the number 1 team in the NBA overall. Yep.
And it seems like the spotlight just really hasn't been on them. Like it has been on Dallas and Minnesota and Denver. It's like they just been cruising, man. Here they are on the verge of sweeping what's his name, Halliburton.
The Pacers.
And the Pacers with the young boys who running gun like UNLV the running gun. How do you think Boston set themselves up in that position? And do you think they're gonna get the sweep tonight?
I definitely think they're gonna get the sweep tonight. I think they set themselves up in that position partially due to the other teams getting injured. The first round they played, Did they play Cleveland in the first round?
Was it Cleveland or Orlando?
I think they played. I forgot who they played the first round, but I know second round they played Cleveland. Let me see if we can see these. I just know they had injuries in both. It may have been Orlando. I think Orlando, they was probably maybe just a young squad. But Cleveland, Donovan Mitchell ended up getting hurt. And even in this one, Halliburton got hurt. I don't think he's gonna play this game. So
due to injury,
they had an easy run.
They've had an easy run.
Yep.
But that helps them when it comes to wear and tear on their bodies too. As for because like they
I don't think they played the first round because they were the number 1 seed, so they had one of them squads in the play-in tournament. Let me see if I can pull it up.
See if you can pull it up, man.
Okay, I'm see if I can pull it up.
But it seems like Tatum, they've been scratching at this. The old man Al Horford. He's
They had the Miami Heat and
That's right, Jimmy Butler.
Jimmy Butler was out.
He was hurt too. Yeah,
yep.
He was hurt.
So I'm saying everybody. Not only this ain't key. These ain't role players. These teams' main players getting hurt.
So is that good for them, or are they battle tested, or are they playing weaker teams?
They playing weaker teams, so it could come back to haunt them because Dallas they battle tested.
They ain't seen that like Dallas and Luka and Kyrie yet.
They ain't seen nothing like that. Like you say, the Heat. They got one guy, Jimmy Butler. Bam Ball, Tyler Hero.
Who they played second after that?
Cleveland. Donovan Mitchell, hurt. I mean, they really.
Halliburton was hurt the whole time.
Not only Donovan Mitchell, but their center, Jared Allen, was hurt too.
He was hurt too?
Yep.
I mean, that could come back to hurt them and not being battle tested, playing half squads almost, so to speak. I mean, it's we talked about this in the beginning of the season about not having some of the stars we was used to being in the dance. Steph, LeBron, KD.
Yep.
How do you think the NBA has held up, and is it still entertaining?
Yes, I think it's held up very well due to the emergence of Antman, Anthony Edwards. I mean, was in there that just got beat. Denver. My boy, what's his name? Jokic. No, he's a superstar now. So still got Luka Magic, still got Kyrie, still got Jason Tatum.
And people love Luka, man. People love
he that guy, man.
Yeah, they said they were trying to say he said the N-word. I don't think he said it.
Okay, he probably did it.
You think he said it?
Nah, I don't think he said it. I wouldn't give a damn, man. That's Luka Magic, goddamn. Luka got that. He got that nigga in him, goddamn. He probably hang around them niggas. Hey, he probably in practice with him. They saying
Kyrie. Can I say it, Kyrie?
Can I say it, Kyrie? I said, cool.
Nigga.
But yeah, man, like I say, he that guy, man. He's
in good hands.
He's fun to watch. You know what I'm saying? He laugh. He be joking with him. He be messing with people. Like when he's showing up on you, and you tie you on your knees, he'll come next to you. You know what I'm saying? Look at y'all in the face.
He's entertaining.
He entertaining, man.
And
he does, cause he's like Jokic. He do kind of complain a lot,
bitch.
Yeah, he does that.
I'm not calling him a bitch. I'm saying
he bitches a lot.
Like LeBron.
He gets fouled on every play. Y'all got to bring the GOAT up in this, man.
You know I love the GOAT, man.
The GOAT be getting fouled though, man. He got to do it.
Hacking the hell out of LeBron.
And if he don't do that, he's not gonna get the call.
We was watching some highlights of that. I say, man, they be hacking the hell out of LeBron, man.
He got the Shaq treatment just because he's so big and all this. He should be able to absorb that. But man, a foul is a foul.
It is, man. And another player who's treated, to me, unfairly, due to the Me Too movement and all that other shit, and not so much the Me Too, but it was like a lot of other shit going on, all these different movements, cancel culture, all this right-wing bullshit. Kyrie, I remember the other couple years ago, and it was I ain't understand this, I still don't understand this. They tried to cancel Kyrie because he brought up a book or a movie or something that Amazon sold.
Yeah.
Did nobody get mad at Amazon for selling the book, but they want to jump down on Kyrie for mentioning it. And other views that he held. I've never seen anybody reinvent themselves from where he was at to where he's at now. It was a dude back in the day that we used to like, LSU. I think he played for LSU. And remember, he said made some comments about 9/11 or something like that. And they got
Chris Jackson. Yeah, Chris Jackson. I forgot his Muslim name. Excuse me, brother. You watching it? I think it's Muhammad Abdul's is something.
Abdul Jabbar, nah.
Nah, it ain't that.
It was something. Chris Rockman, something. But he's a Muslim now.
Yeah, right.
No disrespect when we say Chris Jackson. That's just what we remember.
Right.
Excellent point guard out of LSU.
Oh, that man was bad.
Hey, he was something serious. Hey, he would have gave Steph a run for his money.
Man, yes, sir.
Serious, man.
Yes, sir.
But I remember
he was Steph before Steph.
He got blackballed.
Yes.
And it seemed like Kyrie, when it come, cause we're in a different time now with the internet, but Kyrie definitely was the talk of all talks. I mean, boy, Stephen A. Smith really was like, he's done, he's this, he's that. And they saying now he won't even want to do interviews with him because he had to bite those words. Kyrie is on the right there on the edge of going to a national, to play for a national championship.
Yep, the finals.
So I guess I got to say, how do you feel about Kyrie reinventing himself in the position he got his team in today?
I'm proud of him, man. Like you say, he was this close from getting canceled, man, because I think he was saying that the blacks are the original Israelites or something like that. You know,
Jews. It had something to do with the Jews.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that, and not only that, he refused to take the COVID shot. So therefore, he missed a lot of playing time. Mm-hmm. I respected him, man, because he stood on his views. He backed it up. He like, man, I ain't finna sell out for what I believe in. Take this shot just to play basketball.
Yeah. And basketball came along. They were just like,
basketball came along, and exactly, they end up because he couldn't play in California and New York.
Something like that.
He couldn't play no home games in California, but he can play in other places. And those other players from those other places, they could play in New York and California.
Exactly. So it kind of looked like,
Yeah, so Kyrie stood on his beliefs. He, like you said, they end up reversing it, so true enough, he ended up missing a lot of games, but he's still on his belief, and at the end of the day, he could play. So I respect him. As for the other thing, I really don't have an opinion about the black Israelites and everything. That's his belief or whatever. That's what he researched. But like you say, he really didn't say that much. He just put it out there, and he just catching a lot of flack. And at the end of the day, Amazon was selling the book.
Jeff Bezos was selling the book. Everybody jumped out. The Jews didn't jump down on Jeff Bezos. They jumped down on the messenger, basically.
Yeah, exactly.
Which society always does.
And which I have heard that before Kyrie said that.
Yeah, that ain't the first time. I'm saying? We've heard that.
I heard that before. Whether it's true or not, whether we able to believe it.
Kanye West, remember, because all that was going on at the same time.
All that going on at the same time,
So
I think Kanye West was just going at them, though. He wasn't saying we were he was just kind of going at them. I think
Kyrie kind of like said, y'all selling this book. Something like the movie. Was it a book or a movie?
It was a movie that was made into a movie, I want to say.
He brought that up, and the Jews just went up in, really, they control the media, so they just went up in the uproar and they tried to cancel him.
Right, and then, but after that happened, they was crucified Kyrie. He's a cancer. He's a locker room distraction.
Stephen A. Smith.
Yeah, because his stint what happened in Boston and then what happened in Brooklyn. So a lot of him he was looked at as a bad teammate and everything. But like you say, he now fast forward, he playing with Dallas. They on the verge of going to the NBA Finals, and he's been an outstanding citizen. We've heard nothing about Kyrie off the court. So man, them folk owe that man an apology.
To add on to that, they owe him an apology. To add on to that, I don't remember who exactly he had his shoe deal with, but he lost a lot of money.
He lost a lot of money
in the process too, because he wore somebody's shoe. He put something over it. Remember?
Yeah,
he did something like that.
Man, that nigga got some cowboy western shoes on. Now you seen it?
I ain't seen it.
Oh man, I need to show you these, man. Man, Kyrie. I have no idea.
Is he wearing his own shoe or is he wearing another?
Man, these ain't no shoe, man. I don't know what these
is he wearing this to play in?
Yeah. He cooking Antman in them.
Space boots with the spikes. Go to AC overnight. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Gucci, I wear Bally at the same. What he got on, man?
Man, these things look so weird.
And real quick before we get to the WNBA, what do you feel like about people like Stephen A. Smith who have that power because of their platform, and they do? People like Kyrie, they down talk Kyrie, and not just Kyrie, other players, and then it blows back into their face. How do you feel, and what kind of responsibility do you think people like that just owe to the sport? What the hell? Let me see that. What
I say the Cowboys.
What it say?
I don't know what it say, bro.
Click on it. It say Native American Heritage.
Yeah.
I've been wearing that. Why was he wearing them?
So I guess he's supporting them, you know.
I mean, like, what?
He pays tribute to Native American heritage with anti K1 Chief Hella shoe
against K just wore one time.
I want to see how on the game two.
Well,
he may have him on last night. He may be like, man, this shit working, man.
You would say who make the shoe?
Let's see. Irving K1 pays tribute to the Native American, which is a moccasin like. This nigga wearing moccasins like this.
Kyrie is wearing moccasins, balling on the verge of sweeping the Minnesota Timberwolves. That's crazy. And some moccasins. So the Minnesota Timberwolves gonna get swept with some Native American moccasins. Low tops too.
Low top.
No ankle support. That's crazy. Shout out to Kyrie, man. I wish the brother all the luck in the world. I think they're gonna definitely.
I don't really see who make them. I'm pretty sure we can probably just later on just Google it.
We'll find that out.
Yeah, we'll find that out.
Go back. I just seen something. What that shoe deal? What that shoe see? Shoe deal. Kyrie listed KA1 sneaker deal. So I guess it's with KA1.
Okay, yeah.
KA1, wherever KA1 is.
Yeah.
Hey, man, and I have to bring this up real quick. I know we running. So what time we got? Yeah, we good. I have to bring this part up real quick. Ball. I think Ball. What's the man's name?
LeVar Ball.
LeVar Ball made it cool to say, hey, man, I ain't got to have a Nikes. I ain't got to have Adidas. I ain't got to have Reebok. I can go to another distributor and market a shoe. Like, I never heard of no K1s. And I'm sure the people who are ballers or hoopers probably maybe heard of K1s, but I've never heard of them. And for Kyrie to go another route, now I think it's just another sign to where we at. You don't have to go to the big three to even have your own shoe, so to speak. I don't know how many people are gonna buy those.
Exactly. I agree with everything, but don't get it twisted. If he can have a Nike deal, he'll want that Nike deal. Yeah. He had a Nike deal. They canceled him.
Yeah, and
I think LeVar Ball, even with them the BBB baller brand, I want to say he was like, man, these shoes ain't working, Pop. I need to get some Nikes or something.
Yeah, man, but
the younger boy, I don't think he ripping BBB.
He don't want no BBBs.
Nah, he ain't wearing no BBLs.
I just salute him for trying, bro.
True that.
I'm just talking about Kyrie got his own shoe. There's some K1 moccasins, but he got them. Hell, they got them. Hey, they say
he's still going.
And Walmart sell more Shaqs and Jordan sell J's.
No.
Yes, they do. Look it up.
I got to look that up.
Look it up.
You telling me?
Well, I don't know if they still. Hold on. I don't know if they still selling Shaqs, but if they were $20. You from the trailer park? You ain't buying they don't give a damn about
man,
that.
them folks, the trailer park, they still buying J's.
And they're buying them Shaqs.
They buying J's
man,
too.
Look at Shaqs, man.
I'm willing to bet on that.
So you willing to tell me a $200, $300 shoe was selling more than a $30 shoe?
Yes.
I don't think so.
Because them $20 shoes gonna get you destroyed in school.
Man, them folks didn't care about that.
Man, yeah, they do.
Had them Shaqs on with the little psh, psh, psh.
Had them pumps. Hey, they were fire back then with the pumps. Those are different than the Shaqs in Walmart.
Yeah,
those are different. They had that big ass tongue. Yeah, he hanging. That's them different right there.
Man, them shit was low budget as hell, man. Them shit was heavy as shit.
Yep.
WNBA, man. First of all, they only play about 30-something. They don't even play that many games.
They play 40-something games.
Okay,
they play half the season as the men. Yep.
We've been watching Caitlin all year. She's coming off a bad loss. She finally got her first win.
Finally, man. Happy for her, man.
And I got two questions because I still think she's remarkable. The game she won, man, she started pulling up from them long threes again.
Yep.
I think she's just comfortable taking them long threes.
She practiced them.
Do you think it's a double standard? This I've been seeing a lot of this, and it's just me. Do you think it's a double standard of racism going towards her now? As for people, black people doing the thing, like she ain't this, and she ain't that, or do you think some of that is warranted due to her record and basically only won one game compared to Angel Reese? I don't think they won too many games, but Angel Reese has been balling. So it's kind of like the golden child who they put on the pedestal ain't doing what they thought they was going to do, but at the same time, the league isn't recognizing the players who are putting up points.
I definitely think it's I'm not gonna say it. I mean,
you know how black people is.
Yeah. I just don't want to say racist. I just want to say it's a counter because she was looked at to be, and she is. I ain't gonna say looked at to be, because she's box office. She's the one of the main reasons that there's new eyes on WNBA. I mean, we just can't deny that.
You can't.
We can't deny that.
They putting games in other arenas because of this chick.
Exactly. I mean, so we can't deny that. And
Is that the one I like?
Yeah.
I like her.
But a lot of these, she was definitely looked at as to be the savior, and I guess they thought she would do better than what she's doing because of success in college, man. And,
and
it's not panning out so far.
People are saying she's underachieving. Did she or did she not go to the worst team in the WNBA? She was the first pick, so the first pick usually go to the worst team, right? Definitely. So I mean, it takes time.
But I think it's not only the team record; it's her numbers. It's her numbers, man. They're. She's had some good games, but she's had more bad games. Definitely with the turnovers and everything.
What does that say about what Teresi said about her at the beginning of the season, about her coming to the NBA and how things are going to be?
Yeah, man, it was true, man. And I think that's what I'll come to, man. It's all about the hype. Now, this is Caitlin Clark, and it's viewed different. And I believe this is where we got soft. People like Charles Barkley, they picking on her. They made the schedule kind of hard for her. They didn't set her up to be successful. Hey, man, it's basketball, man. It's competitive. It's competition. It's competitive. Yeah. She's in the same. I'm comparing her. We like talking about LeBron. When LeBron came to Cleveland, they had the number one pick. They was the worst team. Yeah. Carlos Boozer was a teammate. He said, I don't know how a kid out of high school was going to help us get better. So, and it's kind of, but. It took time. LeBron immediately had an impact. They went to the playoffs, didn't they? Not the first year, but they won way more games than they won. I guess I'm trying to just say it's fair comparison, man. Yeah, and it takes time. It takes time. Yeah, it definitely takes time, but the hype. LeBron had the hype. She had the hype. One is LeBron lived up to the hype. She's so far, because she's still only 6-7 games in. So far, she's having a rough time. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying she's not going to live up to the hype for the rest of the season or her career, but as of right now, she's just having a rough time, a rough patch, because everybody's coming at her. She's playing the best teams. I mean, to Charles Barkley, what she said, her first 4-5 games was against the best teams in the WNBA. But there's only 12 teams. You got to play somebody. So, but shout out to Rickea Jackson, too. I think out of all the rookies, she's the most successful. She's shooting the highest percentage. She's averaging the most points. That's the one that played for Tennessee? That's the one that played for Tennessee. Yeah. She's having an awesome season, man. So shout out to Rickea Jackson. Yeah, so Caitlin, man, she's going to do her thing. She's going to get better. It takes time, but it's the hype. So us black folks, because it all goes back to online. So, online, you kind of got your white people saying this and that. So once it panned out. I'm down with the white people. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. And I'm going to say why. Because everything ain't black and white, too, because they got some white people that's saying, she was hype. Most of the black people, they saying she look like. But you also got black people like you, too, saying you got to give her time. You do. So that's why I say it's not racial, man. Okay, it's not, what about the black people saying she look like Law and Order? Yeah, you seen that? That was funny. Hey, damn that shit. She resembles him. Now, I don't know about Mel Gibson. I don't know. She looks like that joking out, man. Hair. She's an athlete, so she's not going to have the round facial. No, she's an athlete. And I'm not saying she looks. Well, she kind of look manly. She kind of look manly. But a lot of people start doing the janky. That's what I started saying. She look like this. She look like that. And I'm like, man, white people do it too, man. They do it too. They do it. Like, it's fun and games, man. They call Michelle Obama a monkey. And the gorilla calling her a man and stuff. Showing pictures. She had a print. So they do it too, man. I just hold us to a higher standard. I'm just being real. I think we always like. You can't go to a white neighborhood and open up nothing black. But black, we taking everybody. We the comfort. We got Chinese folks in our hood, Mexican white. So always just give us the benefit of the doubt, man. We ain't got to beat this girl down, man. She's brought major dollars to this league. She got me watch. I ain't never watched this shit, man. Like, to me, once the NBA. See, I watched it. I watched it. So and I haven't. And I probably watched, especially since they've been playing, it's probably a little bit more NBA, but definitely not too much more NBA, especially since the playoffs started. So
I just think she gets a bad rap. Things take time. She's definitely box office.
Definitely. But it's it's go back to LeBron, and it's because she a woman. But sometimes the women in sports, I'm talking about in sports, they want to be treated the same and everything. Man, folks was kind of killing LeBron, man. You got to have tough skin.
I got to bring that up.
You got to have tough skin.
Bubba Dub, is either Bubba Dub or one of them comedians.
Yeah.
He was like, y'all want to be equal, so I'm going to talk to TV just like I do them. Goddamn,
exactly. And I didn't see that.
Motherfucking shit. Bitch, how you missed that shot, bitch?
It's the same thing.
But
we're not talking about them. We're critiquing the game.
Yeah, but he was just talking about the lane. But I felt them because we do that to goddamn.
We do that to the men.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
So we can't treat her with kid gloves. If you performing bad, we got to call that you're performing bad. We can't make excuses for you. I mean, we can make excuses for you if they're valid, but
we can't be soft.
We can't be soft.
Not only are they athletes, she's an elite
athlete.
What you think about AR, man? I'm talking about the Bayou Barbie. She's up there in Chicago. And just by looking at her social media presence,
oh yeah,
she's embracing social media.
Yes,
the modeling, taking pictures with her teammates. I don't see, and not say I see everything that Caitlyn dropped, but definitely she's more Kobe-ish than when I mean just straight laser focus on basketball.
Okay.
I see Angel Reese just doing all kind of shit at the Met Gala, just doing all other things around just the social media, her brand.
Right.
She had a hard foul the other night, and I actually used it in one of my posts. I said, "This is how my folks gonna be looking this week after ad week." What do you think about that foul, and what do you think about the whole Angel Reese brand as where it's at right now compared to Caitlyn?
It's gonna be hard to compete against that Caitlyn brand, man. I think she's up there, but she's not up there just because of obvious reasons. But she does have a brand. She does have a brand. She is doing her thing. And as for that foul, I love the way she handled it. She's not looking to get handled with kitty gloves. She was like, "Hey man, I expect him to do me like this." In her press conference, she thanked the girl Alyssa Thomas, who got ejected after that too. For that foul.
She deserved to get ejected for that.
Yeah, man, she grabbed her around the neck and threw it down. Exactly. She did a P. Diddy.
She did a P. Diddy.
She did a P. Diddy. Boom. So,
keep in mind, and she's from Baltimore, and I'm sure she's been playing with boys all her life.
So she could have been like, "Oh, that was a hard foul," and this and that. She was like, "No,
this what it is.
This is what it is. You supposed to do me like that. I thank you."
I ate that shit.
I ate it. I got back up and I continued cooking.
That look was
hard. Now, that look was different. That was when she did with an and one with Breonna Stewart.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that was the and one. Yeah,
that's what I love.
That was the and one. Yeah.
But I think, man, I don't know. I think, what's their record? I think they got a losing record too, don't they? I think Chicago got a losing record too.
They do. Let me see.
Yeah, check it out. But to me, it seems like people who might have been on this edge about her, especially when she was in college, because they tried to make
her... They even right now, 2-2.
Okay, they even right now.
Yep.
But I think she's winning people over, man. It's just she's balling.
She's balling.
She's doing decent numbers, and it seems like the scale is tipping. Where everybody was just like, Caitlyn's a little darling. Now it's like you said, it's the scales are tipping to where Angel is coming into her playerism, and she's it seems like kind of like the WNBA is kind of more accepting her to like you ball her versus the Caitlyn she thinks she all that, and they probably play her hard like LeBron. You said when you play LeBron, you gonna get the best of whoever play LeBron because they want to beat the king. Right. And whoever playing Caitlyn, they gonna give her the best to try to beat her to bring her down.
Exactly, they are. And it's something else, man. Caitlin Clark, man. Their body language is totally different. Angel Reese, like you say, she gets bumped. She's banging in the paint with him. Caitlin Clark, you touch her, she immediately looks to the ref.
She wants that call.
She gets breathed on. She looks at the ref.
Shit.
She's arguing at her. She's not Luka though, man. She's a rookie.
She's a rookie. Rookie's not gonna get that call.
Rookies are not gonna get that call.
Yeah,
so
she got to toughen up. But
her body,
most definitely.
I ain't gonna lie. Caitlin Clark. Her scoring may not be all that, but man, her assist and rebounds, she's doing it very well on that, man.
Yeah.
I mean, she's doing and a lot of her passes, they be sharp passes to her teammates. They'll fumble the ball. So her body language would be like, oh.
And it seems like she just the game has to slow down. She has to slow the game down. She's trying to move too fast.
Or her teammates because she's a little more advanced than her teammates. They got to adjust to her.
Yeah,
a lot of her passes, like I said, they be right on in the hands.
Man. I seen a couple of them too. You be like, they be fumbling.
But she'll get the turnover too. So a lot of those turnovers aren't on her.
I agree.
But but shout out to my girl AJ Wilson, man. The last game they played, AJ Wilson, she's the one all on the internet. I haven't heard her say this, but it's a meme going around saying that Caitlin Clark only get this attention because she's white and all this and that.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if she said that. Her and I think that's her coach. They have become saying, "Hey man, ain't nobody's hating on Caitlin Clark." We're not hating on her. It's just we're competitive and we're just doing our jobs.
Yeah.
So man, I definitely believe she circled that game on the calendar when they played. I think they played.
That was the last one they played?
The last game they played.
She scored 8 points or some shit like that?
Yeah, she scored like 8 points, man. Agent went off double-double, almost had 30, 15 rebounds. Man, you can tell not only her, but the Aces had shut her down. Because that's what they were saying. She wasn't saying it, but the other female you mentioned, they just letting Kayla know you're not in college anymore, man.
Yeah.
And really, it may not be Caitlin's fault. It's her fans and the media fault that they had high expectations for her coming into the league. So they had to show her, nah, this ain't college.
This ain't college.
This ain't Nebraska, whatever the hell she's from, Iowa.
Not bumfuck Iowa.
Exactly. So you playing against the best of the best here.
In the world.
So, man, they had that game circled, man.
Has she played Brittany yet? Griner?
I think Brittany Griner hurt.
Oh, she hurt?
I think she's hurt, yeah. She may have played her team, but I think she's hurt. Man, shout out to my girl AJ Wilson, man. She is. Because, at first they were saying that she wasn't going to get a shoe.
And she got the shoe there. I told you she was going to get one.
She got everything Caitlin Clark got, besides the Wilson.
Rightfully so.
She should have got it. I ain't gonna say it. I was gonna say she should have got it before because she is the best player in the WNBA. She is the face. But like she put on her Instagram post, what's been delayed doesn't mean it's denied. So shout out to her, man. She deserved a signature shoe. I ain't never got me a woman's shoe before. I'm gonna get hers. Know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna
support her. And
I'm gonna get me one of what's her name? I messed her name for the Suns. I'm gonna get me one of her jerseys.
Yeah.
Carrington. Yeah, go
okay.
on.
Yeah.
Hey man, in closing, man, we got a couple more minutes, bro. Back to the Devin Haney Ryan Garcia fight. We're boxing enthusiasts. We've been watching boxing all our adult lives. Even when we was younger, watching with Pops. God rest his dead.
Right.
I'm real big on fairness. I remember Floyd wouldn't fight Manny Pacquiao for years because at the time he had Freddie Roach as a trainer.
Yep.
And Roach was known for goddamn putting that serum together.
Right.
And he was like, hey.
That juice.
And he was like, it was a testing that they didn't want to do. And Floyd was like, hey man, y'all take the test, I'll fight.
Yeah, the blood test right before.
Yeah, and they denied it for years.
Right.
And when they finally did do it, even though I think Floyd might be older than Manny, they were like, Manny's over the hill.
Yeah, exactly.
But it was like
Floyd's older.
But I'm real big on fairness. Boxing is a brutal sport, man. We've had people get
Deadly
killed
sport.
in the ring. Exactly. Yeah. What do you think? Well, let me say this first. Just the other day, they took 2 samples of Ryan Garcia. The A sample came back, and he was like, it's an anomaly. And when the other sample comes back,
they just do it. I'm hanging with Trump now.
Yeah, exactly. He had a lot of excuses. And then the B sample came back the other day, confirming that he was taking performance-enhancing drugs. What do you think should happen to Ryan Garcia? And more importantly, do you think that they should take that loss off of Haney's record?
They definitely should take the loss off. He definitely owes, to me, whatever compensation that he received from the fight, YouTube, I don't know how the purse was split or whatever. He needs to give that up. Woo. He needs to issue, partially, probably not all of it, partially. He needs to issue a public apology.
So you say he needs to pay a high fine.
Yeah, a high fine, exactly. He needs to issue an apology. He needs to be suspended. I think Haney's dad wants him banned. I don't think he needs to be banned, but he needs to be suspended, man. And as soon as you told me about this, I read a couple articles on it, and they like he's still being arrogant about it. Like he don't care. If they ban him, he'll walk away, start his own league. and all this stuff. Yeah, he just being real arrogant about
these
it.
new motherfuckers, man.
And now it makes sense why he put all that money on himself. He was cheating.
He was cheating, man. And,
I put $2 million, $3 million on myself.
and I told you, man, when I watched the fight, man, it was like through the middle rounds, it seemed like, man, I thought Haney had the fight. It got kind of boring to me because Haney was taking him to school. Then he just all of a sudden, man, he just kicked in. He just started tattooing him, man, with power. It's like, we don't know how these drugs react.
Right.
We don't know if maybe
I'm pretty sure,
it's a
like I said,
time lapse thing. Like maybe 15 minutes in you're gonna get a boost. I mean, I don't know how. I don't take drugs, so I don't know. But it seemed like the kid was too cocky, man. And at the end of the day, man, it's a disgrace to the sport to me.
Definitely. My thing is, with all that money he been won, I mean, with these sports, but what y'all gonna do?
Ooh.
Know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's kind of like,
if you bet it on him,
yeah,
that's gonna mess up a lot of money, ain't it?
Yeah.
And see, that's why they have to come down.
if I'm his bookie, I'm like, hey man,
You messed up some millions, man.
and the money you bet on yourself, I need that back. I'm gonna put these people on you.
Or just think if you bet with Haney, you lost. You be like, hey man.
Oh
shit.
yeah, you right. You
Shit, how
right.
do people bet better
Yeah,
than
I
Haney?
need to get me back.
So it fucks up the integrity of the sport.
Right.
When you have somebody on his high, I always, for me personally,
Yeah, you like him.
I like him.
Yeah.
But I feel like, even with this, because if he fought Tank Val, Tank was just a better fighter.
Right.
But I really thought for a long time, he's just an internet guy. But he has a true left hand that's deadly precision.
Definitely. Yeah, he got a skill set, man.
He has to rebuild, man. He need to get. I don't know if him and Oscar still straight, but he has to. First of all, he has to come to grips with what happened. Whether it was the trainer who did it, whoever did it. Hey, apologize, like you say, man. Remember they say he was having a little mental breakdown and shit. George Bush the button on himself.
Yeah, I
Suicidal
remember
thoughts
that.
and all that, man. I mean, I think some of that is coming to the play now, and I think that's something that he really suffers from, some kind of mental condition. If he wants to continue to box, man, he gonna have to rebrand himself. I think it should be a 3-year suspension, and like you say, I think he should get the whole purse back. Man, that's just what I feel. I think he need to get the whole purse back.
Because you made enough money betting on yourself.
And you cheated.
You cheated.
You cheated.
And to me, that's why he cheated.
But
maybe
what-
he just want to secure his bag. He did the number. Okay, if I get the purse, if I bet on myself, I win this amount. I just shit, man. I may be 5, 6, 8, 10 million up.
What do you know? What belt he has?
No, I do not.
The WBO, WBC, whoever the governing over there.
Oh, yeah, he definitely get that back. All that stuff. Yeah, all
They
that's
need to
gone.
come down hard on him, man.
Yeah.
I think the international, the IBF, IBF International, whoever is over him, and if you're his promoter, man, you got to put him on blast, man. I think he's under Oscar, if I'm not mistaken.
I think he
he's up
is
under
too.
Golden
I
Boy.
think he is.
But something needs to be done, man, for the interior. Because you got to say UFC is kicking their ass anyway, man. UFC.
Speaking of boxing, though, man, what's up with Golden Boy and Canelo, man? It's like Golden Boy called him out at the press conference. You didn't see that?
I thought they said about to get the fighting or something.
Yeah, I mean, they had a press conference.
But
De La Hoya standing up,
Yeah.
and he just giving it to Alvarez, man.
But seeing like Canelo, they're not together no more, are they? I thought.
They weren't together.
So what was I don't know what I saw that, but
Oscar was just telling me how he did something. He needed to put some freaking respect on his name. Called De La Hoya how he got caught cheating. It got real tense up in there, man. I was
Oh,
like,
man.
Yeah, we can see we can pull that clip up, man. He was real tense, man.
I mean, I like Canelo, man. Canelo
Yeah, I know
ain't no
you-
joke out there. I don't think Oscar want them problems, but Oscar from the streets of East LA.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, she.
Oscar probably know I get a couple on men, goddamn. I got these
Yeah.
goons with me too now.
I mean, boxing, man. I mean, what's the name? The big guy lost. What's his name?
Yeah, Tyson Fury.
Tyson Fury lost. I heard that was kind of questionable. It's not the allure that it used to be, man. I ain't gonna lie, Floyd had boxing turn, man.
Yes, you did. Yes, he did.
I think the last good fight that I really saw was Spence and Crawford.
Speaking of, they said they trying to put that together. Crawford and Canelo. You didn't see that? You don't see that happening?
It's so many satire spots on the internet. I don't know what to
Okay,
believe.
you don't
I've
even believe
seen it.
no more, yeah.
I've
You don't know
seen
if
it,
it's
but
true or not, yeah.
the weight is just so off to me. Canelo had to come down. Bub had to come up. I mean,
Yeah, they had to meet somewhere.
Yeah, they had to meet somewhere. I would love to see that fight.
What you think? Like 168, 170
What's
maybe?
his name fights at 168, 165 now. I'm thinking 150, 152. 152, 154, somewhere around in there. I think that would be fair.
What Crawford fighting at?
I think 148, ain't he? You know, them pounds matter. Cause
yeah, he gonna have to come up higher than that.
12 pounds between it where they fight at.
Oh, okay. It sound like 6 the meeting spot then.
Nah, 160. Canelo 160.
I'm talking about if it's 12 pounds difference, 6 is the middle, whatever it is.
So about 154. I think.
Yeah, about 154 then.
Fight at 148. That might be too devastating for Canelo.
Yeah, for Canelo. Yeah, especially fighting at 170.
If it's a money fight, you know, maybe he'll take the fight just because it makes some dollars. But I think it definitely his punching power would suffer.
Yeah,
suffer. But I don't even know no fights coming up, man.
We do Mike Tyson and Jake Paul, man.
We talked about that, man. Mike Tyson's finna lose that fight, bro. That's set up for that white boy to win.
They say he had some kind of medical scare too at a flight.
Who, Mike?
Yeah.
For real?
From Miami to Los Angeles? Yeah, this is just happened, yeah.
She might be left that shit. Where the hell he go?
Yeah, he probably on that goddamn,
I know I might.
Say he was all right, though. He was all right.
That's good. So. Who you like in that fight? I think they said,
of course I like Mike, but I'm finna bet on the white boy because, like you said, it just seemed like he's set up to win the fight.
Yeah, it just seemed like he's set up to him. Because Mike Mike
almost 60. Well, he's 60, late 50s, 60. Come on, man.
Yeah, it's over with. Well, I think that's it for today, man. My camera cut off.
Damn, bro.
That's all right. We finished with this one, the middle one.
Okay, yeah.
WNBA is definitely on the rise, and I think what we can take from this, the NWA, the NBA is in good hands.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And Memorial Day, they're not starting Columbus, Georgia.
Yeah.
That's it, man. It's the GOAT Coach T Flow.
And it's your boy Shine the Pod, Don. That's about it, man. I think we pretty much covered everything today. Okay. We got the game tonight.
Who you got?
I like Boston. To cover 7.5, and like the under 223.5, I believe. Because I believe now last game Pacers they put up a fight, man.
They did.
Them boys fought. They fought. And Boston still end up winning. So I think tonight, man, they might fight that first half, but after that they're gonna be thinking about Cancun, man.
They in Indiana?
Yeah.
Yeah, they might shut them down now. We'll see.
Yeah, they're gonna be thinking about Cancun, man. Oh, the middle one messed up too, man. Yeah, we out, man. Goddamn, we out.
What the middle one said?
This shit said something. The screen got black.
Oh, man.
Maybe it's the memory card or something, almost full or something.
It's still rolling like to me. Got a red light on.
Okay, you ain't see it.
I ain't see it.
I saw it. All right, y'all, man.
We out.
We out, man.
Bro, go.
Yeah.